everyone, it's Diana, and today I'm going to show you guys how I make my homemade laundry detergent. I have my very rambunctious kids playing in the living room right now, so bear with the noise. I've been really wanting to get my recipe out for a while. I've seen a variety of different recipes online for homemade laundry detergent, and this, I find, is the recipe that works the best for us. With the ingredients and the amounts that I'll use today, we'll be able to make about 384 loads of detergent because we're doing a concentrated version of it, and it'll all equal out to about $5.28. So $5.28 for 384 loads of laundry detergent. It's pretty awesome. It's, you know, it's very inexpensive, and it's pretty comparable, in my opinion, to all laundry detergent, and that's the detergent that I've used in the past. So here's what you'll need. You'll need some false naphtha, some super washing soda. Make sure it's the washing soda, not the baking soda. They're right next to each other in the store, so you know, just make sure you grab the washing soda. Some borax, some quart mason jars. I have my blender, and I also have a processor. If you don't have a processor, that's totally fine. You can always use a grater, a hand grater. It's just, it saves a ton of time by using your processor. And I also have currently about 12 cups of water simmering, ready to boil. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grate the soap, and we'll take it from there. So this is what the soap looks like after it's been through the processor. You know, pretty small. I could probably get it smaller if I run it for longer, but it works. I'm just going to put it in the boiling water now and stir, stir, stir until it's all completely dissolved. It'll take, I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes for it to completely dissolve. Alright, so let me go ahead and, it's kind of hard to do one-handed, but we'll try. Alrighty. At this point, you want to bring your heat to a medium heat would work. Apologize my messy stove, but we finished making breakfast not long ago, and I haven't been able to clean it up. So, and I wanted to get this done because it takes about 4 hours to settle. So y'all know what I mean in just a little bit. So I'm just gonna stir until this is all completely dissolved. I want to see no granular looking things inside of my detergent. So this is the annoying part, in my opinion. I have no patience. Alright, so we're going to go back to the washing soda and the borax. We're going to need 3 cups of washing soda and 3 cups of borax. So, and we're going to mix that up together. Okay, so I have my vent turned on because it gets pretty, I don't know, fumy. It's not even a word, but yeah. It gets, the smell does get a little strong for my taste when it's boiling, so I open some windows and I have that going so that it's not so bad. As you can see, this soap is pretty much almost all melted. That took about like 6 minutes maybe. You want to make sure you stay very close by, because if this boils up, cleaning it off your stove is like no joke. So just keep stirring. At this point, you could probably just like lower the heat and leave it on simmer. And just let the rest dissolve, but this is what you want yours to look like. And right here we have the 3 cups of washing soda and the 3 cups of borax. I'm just trying to get rid of all of those chunks. Just mixing it up. That's my daughter Ariana hugging my leg. Alright, that's fine. The rest is going to dissolve fairly quickly once I put it in the hot water. Okay, so now that it's totally, completely melted, I am going to go ahead and add the washing soda and borax. Just and I am going to also continue stirring until all of the grit is completely gone. If you leave it like this, it will easily dissolve in your laundry, and you'll find soap on your clothes. So you want to make sure that everything is completely smooth before you go ahead and put it in the jars. I'm going to keep stirring, and I'll show you guys what I do next. Alright, so pardon my mess, but I went ahead and I poured quickly all of the detergent into my mason jars. As y'all see, I had to add another mason jar because I wanted to leave enough room where I could add some water, like up to yay high, I don't know if you can tell. And if you guys do it with quart-sized mason jars, you'll be fine. But mine's are a tad bit smaller, so I had to add an additional mason jar. So I'm going to cover them and turn them upside down. And I'll show you guys what it looks like. Well, this one kind of started separating already. You can see that it will start separating. So I'm going to quickly cover them up and turn them upside down and leave them like that for 4 hours. I just wanted to quickly show you guys how I brought, with some water, all of the detergent up to about like the neck, just about the rounded part of the mason jar. This will give it enough room so that when I whip it later, it has enough room to expand. So covering them up and turning them upside down. I'll show you what that looks like in a second. So I've gone ahead, covered them up, and I've turned them upside down. As y'all can see how the soap is separating from the water. This was the last one I did, so it's taking a little longer, but we're going to leave this like this for 4 hours. Put your timers on because you don't want to let it sit like this for more than 4 to 5 hours because it will get really, really hard to work with and it'll get grainy. So we want to make sure you do it within that time frame. Alright, so this is what your soap is going to look like after 4 hours of settling. You see like a big hard blob on the top and then liquid on the bottom. And it's just the soap and the water separating. Or super neat, whatever. Okay, so do you want to... This is what it looks like after I blend it. And I'll show you how I go about blending it. It literally looks like mayo or... Cool Whip? Cool Whip, is it? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so Do you mind opening this jar for me?
Spilling out again.
It's not spilling.
It is spilling.
It is? Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have told you the pressure. Okay. So y'all see that the liquid is kind of, could get messy. So
It's liquidy?
it's liquidy. So I go ahead and I grab the bottom piece of the blender, the gasket part, I guess, and I just go ahead and